The very nature of urbanism and urbanization itself has been experiencing a radical change. We have been saying something like that for the past 30 years. A radical change that has been greater in degree than at any other similar 30-year period in the history of the industrial capitalist city. But I'm trying to push this argument even further. We're beginning to accept the idea that the changes are so great that it's forcing us to rethink traditional urban theory and urban concepts and our urban vocabulary, whether it's metropolitan landscape, architecture, or built environment, whatever, that the changes are so great that we can no longer rely on existing urban theory that we've been taught and we have taught to others over the past 20 or 30 years.
Now, an aerotropolis is basically a new type of airport-anchored city that has all the features of a modern metropolitan center: office buildings, hotels and exhibition complexes, medical and wellness facilities, cultural, leisure, and entertainment venues, retail, education, financial, and consumer services, and mixed-use residential units. It is a globally connected city, a city with wings, as it were, where long-distance travelers and locals alike can work, shop, conduct business, exchange knowledge, meet, eat, sleep, and be entertained without going more than 15 minutes from the airport. The aerotropolis is also an air logistics center, providing time-critical industries such as high-tech and perishables with speedy, efficient access to their suppliers, customers, and business partners worldwide. With Tucumán connecting Panatropolis firms quickly and efficiently to their global enterprise networks, the airport area will become a magnet for high-value, time-critical businesses and industry.
Because the global economy is based on the ability of the core activities of the global economy, meaning money, capital markets, production systems, management systems, information, to work as a unit in real time on a planetary scale, meaning that at this point we can process, and we do, billions and billions of dollars in seconds.
In other words, they reconstitute us as suspect. We're all suspect. Now, whether you are a citizen, a tourist, hey, if you enter that other zone, so you're either in that space of surveillance, passively, surveying, or you're outside.
The point is that there has been this growing inequality, not only in income, but actually the inequality of wealth is even much greater. There's a shrinking of opportunity. It's not just that the people at the top are getting richer. If they were getting richer because they were contributing more to our society and everybody else was doing well, that'd be one thing. But actually, they're gaining and everybody else is decreasing. In fact, right now, it's not just the bottom, but even the middle, the median income, half above, half below, are poorer today than they were more than a decade ago.
Daya Bay is a city carved out of agricultural land and designed for 12 million people. That ambitious forecast, though, appears to be wildly out of kilter with reality. Because, according to even China's state-controlled media, 70% of these new units remain unoccupied.
Is China experiencing a property bubble?
Absolutely. A property bubble like which I don't think we've ever seen.
Bigger than the one in the United States?
Yes, I think it'll make the United States pale into comparison. It's said that there's around 64 million empty apartments in China, and that's been
64 million.
64 million.
Even here, it's another kind of city. Because we are now in Rotterdam, but if the snow stops, you see 5 kilometers another city and 10 kilometers another city. And so you see no evidence of density here, but actually we are 10 million Yeah, in this mess.
The question, what kind of cities do we want to live in? How do we want our cities to be? Cannot be divorced from the question of what kind of people we want to be, what kind of humanity we wish